Hello everyone, Eternia here, and today guys we're going to be doing the Super Challenge Power Quest. And first things first, I'm actually recording this video in a completely different way than I normally record my videos, so I'm kinda hoping that this turns out okay. But the normal way that I do my videos right now, I can only squeeze 10-15 minutes out on a video. So, because I knew that this was going to be a longer video, I had to change the way I was recording my videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. And I think first things first, I'm going to see if I can just overpower it with my medals. And then after that, I will do some turtling setups, some other setups, because I haven't even gone into this yet. I don't know what to expect. It looks like we can't use friend medals. So, ooh, is that kind of blurry? Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, so there's two of these guys first of all. And we're going to see if I can overpower them with my current setup. I may not be able to, but I wanted to give this a shot first just to see if it's possible to take them down. Which I had no idea there was even going to be two of them here. I'm going to go ahead and use my warrior light on the one that has more HP. Okay, so yeah, ow. Oh my, yeah. So they completely just tore me up for that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do enough damage to take them down in 3 turns. Because that was turn 1. This is turn 2. Yeah, I'm only down to 2,000 HP. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have enough to take these guys down. But we're going to see. Okay, so yeah, there's second chance 3. Okay, that one's down to 14. That one's down to 17. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I'm going to do enough damage here to take them down, but I'll go ahead and just let them finish me off anyway, just to see where I'm currently at damage-wise. But it looks like we're going to have some kind of turtle setup. Yeah, we're definitely going to have some kind of turtle setup. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this. Okay, and we're going to, how do I want to do this? Let's go to my equipment. I definitely want to have some damage, so let's get rid of these. Oop, I pulled off the wrong one. Let's get rid of Sora. Let's put Vanitas back on there. And I have extra attack Sexion. We can try that, see if that's enough. Because I don't want it to be overkill. But you know what? With 2 of them, I might need more than just that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try. Where is she? Okay, I'm gonna use Lady Tremaine and Daughters, and this medal is actually really good for turtle setups, because it lowers the strengths of all target by 1 tier for 2 turns. So it's actually a very good medal, and I'm fortunate enough to have extra attack on it as well. But I can also try a setup without extra attack, to try and help you guys out as well. So let's go ahead and just try this right now and see what happens. Because I do want at least some damage dealers left on here, or else this thing will never go down. Okay, so let's see if Zexion and Lady Tremaine and Daughters is enough to survive these guys. Okay, so we're gonna see. It might take until the second turn. There may not be enough buffs until the second turn, because Lady Tremaine's buffs carry over into the second turn. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Which, you guys could always use a copycat medal for Zexion as well if you don't have extra attack on him. Because I have a feeling that you're probably going to need more than one Zexion buff. But we will see. Okay, so, ooh, yeah, ow, ow, ow. Okay, so that hurt. Let's see now, during the second turn, if this is enough. I may need to try and find a defense boost medal. Maybe defense boost 2 max. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't want to waste one of my defense boost 3 maxes. But we will see. And if this doesn't work, I actually also have Chicken Little, and I think Chicken Little is better than Lady Tremaine and Daughters, but I know not everyone will have access to Chicken Little. At least you have a chance of pulling Lady Tremaine and Daughters, so I figured I'd give this a shot first. Oh, okay, so I actually managed to survive that, so that's a good sign. We might be able to do it, even though that was just barely surviving. So let's see what happens on this next turn here. So far it looks like definitely, because it came really close to taking me down, it looks like you definitely at least need 2 Zexion buffs and something to potentially raise your defense or lower the enemy's attack, like we're doing with Lady Tremaine and Daughters. So let's see what happens on this turn. Okay, that took me down. Okay, so this may not actually be possible. I might have to put in some more things. I might try Chicken Little. I think that this would actually be possible with Defense Boost 2 max even. That would probably at least give you enough to survive, I would think. And honestly too, even if it takes a while, you could probably do just a pure turtle setup. As long as you're doing some damage to the enemies, they will eventually go down. Okay, let's see if this takes me out. Okay, it did not take me out, so there's still some hope with this setup. If we can at least take down one of them, that's going to cut down some of the damage that they're dealing. But it's possible that I might get taken down before I can take both of these guys out. So it looks like turtling is definitely your best friend here. And there are different options. You don't have to use Zexion. You don't have to use Lady Tremaine and Daughters. If you have Chicken Little, you could use Chicken Little in place of Lady Tremaine and Daughters. If you have Hainer, Pince, and Olette, you could also use that as well. I do not have Hainer, Pince, and Olette, or else I would try that. Yeah, so I just died. So let's go ahead and try my Chicken Little. If I had a Defense Boost 2 somewhere on here, I could probably go ahead and go back in with that setup. But I actually have Defense Boost 2 Max, I believe, on my Chicken Little, if I remember right. So, is Chicken Little power? I can't remember what attribute Chicken Little is. Okay, let's sort by lowering attack. Oh, okay. Chicken Little's magic. Yes, I do have defense boost to max. I don't have it all the way leveled, but it should be enough. And I do have extra attack on my Chicken Little. But this one only lasts for 1 turn, but because I have extra attack, it's actually going to lower the enemy's attack down by 4 instead of 2. But I think just with regular Chicken Little, no extra attack, I think you would be okay using it that way as well. As long as you have a defense boost 2 max or defense boost 3 max, I think you'd be able to survive. Because I was coming really, really close to survive sometimes with those hits. So let's go ahead and try this again now with Chicken Little and the defense boost to max. So I'm just going to set down my phone here and kind of let it do its thing, and let's see what happens. And hopefully this gets me past it this time. Okay, so here's my Zexion buffs. Okay, here's my Chicken Little buffs. And what's really nice about Chicken Little is that it actually targets all of the targets, so that helps a little bit. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Ooh, okay, that was not quite enough to survive. I might have to try something else even. Let's see what happens on this second turn here, because sometimes the first turn, I forget if Zexion's buffs cover just the first turn or second turn. I don't know. Let's see what just happens on this turn. I might have to stick another Zexion somewhere in there. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Okay, that was so much better. Okay, so I think Zexion's buffs do carry over into turn 2. I forgot if they did or not. But I'm pretty sure they do, judging by the way I survived that. So, let's see. This might take a while. But I think we'll be able to get past it. Especially with the Chicken Little debuffs. Okay, how much damage now? Okay, awesome. So defense boost 2 max is definitely enough here. And if there is any lag, I do apologize. It kind of looks like the quality might be going weird with the way that I have this recording software set up. So I do apologize if the graphics are a little laggy. The sound should be fine, but the graphics might be a little bit laggy with this recording software. But so far, we're going on 13 minutes, so this would be at about the limit at which I could record a video the normal way. Okay, are we gonna survive? Yes, okay. So, it looks like from this point forward, I should be able to take these guys down. And there are variations on how you guys can do this, like I said. Try Hainer Pincinelette. You could even potentially try Pinocchio, copying Pinocchio, because Pinocchio raises your defense. I think Zexion and an attack lowering medal is probably the best way to go, but if you don't have access to those, you know, just use what you can. Hainer Pincinelette, Pinocchio, all those could potentially work, but you'd probably need a defense boost max 3 in some of those scenarios, and you would definitely have to copy them. Because I know that not everybody is going to have access to Chicken Little and especially not with extra attack. And, you know, your Zexion, if you have one, it may not have extra attack, so you might have to copy those. And if that's the case, if you're copying Zexion numerous times, I would maybe even try a reverse Keyblade, so that way maybe your Zexion is doing some damage. You would just have to do whatever could potentially work best for you in this case. Okay, one is down. So one more to go, and I can definitely survive this now. Because I was at the point where I was definitely surviving both, but now that there's only one left, this should not be a problem. But it definitely looks like turtling is the way to go here, guys. Because there was no way that I could overpower it with one of my better setups. So I'm pretty sure that pretty much everyone is going to need to turtle this. Okay, so I think probably after this upcoming turn or the next, I should have it down, and we will see exactly what this rewards us, because I'm not even sure what this gives out. I didn't take a look at the notice, so it's gonna be a surprise for me to see what we get here. Hopefully it's something good for all this effort, because it definitely does take time. Okay, just a little bit more. And I think Warrior Light will actually take it down here. And yes, Warrior Light took this down. Alright, awesome. Let's see what we get here. Okay, and we completed all the objectives because it's just complete without having to continue. And let's see what we get. Are you serious? Only 2 brooms and 300 jewels? Wow. Well, okay. I mean, at least that's some brooms, and I guess 300 jewels are 300 jewels. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and take care. Bye!